Good morning to you. What's up, man? It's Kev B. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. And today we want to talk about being accountable. It's one of those things that's like very, very tough, you know, because we live in a society where it's so easy to blame or complain about our situation. Everybody wants sympathy for what they're going through, and it's very easy to get caught up in the complain and the blame game, and to not take accountability for what you can control or what actions you could have taken in order to move yourself or your life forward. As you can see, I am an African American, and I don't want to take lightly what past African Americans have had to go through in this world, let alone this country, but just in this world as a whole, globally. Africans have been mistreated, and it has played a toll on our mental, how we see ourselves mentally. You can see it played out in many cultures. It doesn't even matter. But for the purpose of this topic today, we're not going to be going into the mental health aspect of it. We're only going to be talking about what I call the cure, the prescription to help you while you're dealing with mental health. One of those key things is taking accountability for everything in your life, meaning wherever you are right now, physically, wherever you are financially, wherever you are relationally in your life, it is 100% your fault. Let me repeat that again. Wherever you're at, in whatever situation you are in, physically, mentally, relationally, spiritually, it is 100% your fault. As an entrepreneur, or just as a person in general, life in general, we have a tendency to want to blame society for where we are. Oh, because, I'm black and society just holds me back. The opportunities just aren't there for me. Well, did you try to create the opportunity? You do realize that just like anyone else, you have 1,440 minutes in your day. You have the opportunity to choose to create whatever opportunity you want for yourself. There is a lot of times we get caught up in what I like to call the savior syndrome, wanting someone or something in the sky to come down and save us. But that's not going to happen. We're always waiting to say, if I could just get that much, or if I could just have a little bit more of this, then I'll start to do this, or then I'd be okay and now I can start to budget, or then I'd feel a little bit more comfortable in taking the leap of faith to do whatever it is that I need to do. Call all of that bullshit. If you're waiting for the perfect scenario before you act on the life that you want, or you start to act and be the person that you say you are, then you're bullshit and you're doing nothing but procrastination, and you're not holding yourself to a higher standard of accountability. So the longer you wait, the more time passes, and the more that you're making a vote to be who you are now. If you're broke, but you claim that you're somebody who's wealthy, you're bullshitting yourself. If you haven't done what wealthy people do on a daily basis to hold yourself accountable to that, then stop playing yourself. Don't sit here and say, oh yeah, man, I just don't make enough money to do that. So when I do make enough money, then I'll start doing that. And stop playing yourself. You start from where you're at, hold yourself accountable, and make the tough decisions now. Make the sacrifices now. Do what you need to do now to accomplish the goals you need to accomplish. Sometimes people may say, oh man, I don't have time to make my lunch in the morning. That's why I eat what I eat when I go out. So I don't really have time to really try to lose weight like that because I just be in a hurry, man. My day just be going. I got too much to do to worry about what I got to do to lose weight. And I want to call bullshit again. And stop playing yourself. How can you sit here and say that you have so much to do, yet taking care of yourself and feeding yourself properly is at the bottom of those priorities? And stop playing yourself. I would just have to call you out and say your priorities are. If you always fall at the bottom of your priority list when it comes to taking care of yourself, eating right, working out, or doing anything, and everything else comes above, then stop playing yourself. You're stuck in what I call the employee mentality. You see, an employee, when they get their paycheck, everybody else gets their money, touches your check first before you get it. That's what employees do. You work for Social Security, you work for the government, you work for everybody else. So all those people dig in your pot first, and then you get the crumbs. And you live off the crumbs. That's an employee. So that's basically how you treat your life. You know, I'll give everybody else the best of me. And then when it comes to treating myself right, I'll just, take whatever scraps I have left, whatever energy I have left to put in myself. And stop playing yourself. Which is why I make sure I get up early. The first thing that I devote any attention to in the beginning of the day is myself. The first thing that I invest any time to every single day is myself. And there's no one to hold me accountable to that but myself. So there has to be something within you. And if you don't have it, you need to build that something within you, create that something within you, make the scenarios of that something within you. On a previous video, I spoke about asking yourself the question of what is the outcome I truly want in my life? If that's to be a millionaire, to be a best-selling author, to lose 150 pounds, to gain 30 pounds of muscle, what is that outcome that you want? Because a lot of times people like to sit here and say, man, I don't know what to do and I don't know how to get to where I need to go. I just need help. Bullshit. I'm calling you out on it. Let's go. And stop playing yourself. Because every answer that you're looking for or that you're seeking, the universe, God, source has given it to you already. That's why it says in the Bible, seek and ye shall find. A lot of us don't seek. A lot of us don't do that first part. We just want to find everything. We just want everything handed to us or given to us. So when you ask yourself that first question, you say, what is it that I want? You have that scenario. And now the second question that goes along with that is, what would a person that has that, what would they be doing every day? Like what type of traits or qualities would they possess? If you say, I want to be a best-selling author. Someone who's a best-selling author, what do you think they do every day? Or you say, I want to lose 150 pounds. Someone who's, let's say you're 300, you want to lose 150, you want to be 150. Someone who's physically fit and 150 pounds, what is it that you think they do every day? I wonder. Maybe they work out. Maybe they eat right. And whatever it is, answer that you come up with, you begin to implement that every day into your daily life. Now, I'm not saying that you all of a sudden, if you want to be a best-selling author, you start writing 30 chapters a day. That's a little far-fetched. In everything in life, you got to go up levels. So you got to start at kindergarten, then you go to first grade, then you graduate to second grade, you graduate to third grade. So now we know where we are. Now we know where we want to be. We know what it looks like when we get there, what we will be doing. So we're going to start doing that now. Because in our mind, the universe doesn't give it to you until you start to ask for it or until you start to act on it. So if you want to be that best-selling author, you need to start being that best-selling author today. So sticking with that same theme of the best-selling author, 9 to the 10, he writes every day. He probably writes a few paragraphs, writes maybe a journal. So what I would say to you is, get up every morning and write 4 sentences. Just write 4 sentences about whatever. But every single morning, preferably I would prefer you to write about what are you grateful for. So I get up every morning and I write 10 things of what I'm grateful for every morning. Not because I want to be a best-selling author, but it just helps to get my day started. So for you who wants to be a writer, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can start your day off with gratitude, and you can start your day off writing. So write 4 sentences every morning. Every morning. That's what you're gonna do now. Every morning you get up, you write your 4 sentences, and you'll see as you make progress. Because people think that to change your life, you have to do a complete 180 from where you're at. Like, I just gotta kick it all cold turkey. No, everything is progress. If you watch one of my previous videos where I spoke about the guy who built first the habit of getting up and going to the gym. Because when he got to the gym, he only worked out for 5 minutes. But for 30 days, he made sure he got his ass up and went to the gym. Because that was for him the hardest part, going to the gym. So what he did for himself was, he said, I'm not gonna work out long, I'm just gonna work out 5 minutes, but I just wanna create this habit of going. And eventually it worked for him, and he finally met his goal and lost the weight that he wanted to lose. So this is similar to that. Instead of waking up and writing a whole journal or a whole story or a whole project, just wake up and write 4 sentences every day. It's gonna put you in the direction and where you wanna go. You don't, when change happens, let's say you're going this way, all you need to do, if anybody knows geometry or anything about geometry and mathematics, if I have a ray and I'm going this way, and I take a second ray, meaning my change of direction, and I just go a little bit this way, right now as you look at it, the space is small in between. But as they keep going, they separate. This one ray represents where you would have been going. This one represents where you are going now. And it all starts with you making just a small change in the beginning, to stop going here and to just go here. And you'll see drastic change in your life. But it takes persistency and consistency to get there. So let's be persistent, consistent, and hold ourselves accountable. Catch you on the next one. Kev B. Yee. Peace. And stop playing yourself. Hey, I'm back, man. If you like these videos, and you like the information that you're getting, remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment at the end of these videos, and let's talk about it. Peace.